hard mode chaos runs here. Is so that is chaos roll means we get whatever mechs, and that's the 3 we got there. It already rolled them when I opened the menu, so there they are. And we're gonna roll our pilot to Henry, because I don't keep old pilots ever either. That's a bonus that I don't need anymore. I'm pretty good at this now, I think. Getting the hang of it at last. So we have this double shot mech. We have this artillery that has built-in immunity and 3 damage when it's fully upgraded. This one flies, shoots acid, and shoves. So this is actually a solid team. I think. It could be worse. We don't really have like a leader mech of any kind, but a mirror mech could work. It's gonna be tough to use the mirror mech because it has 2 shots no matter what. That's really hard to get away with sometimes. Gonna have to have some friendly fire a little bit sometimes. Hopefully get an HP upgrade. Now Henry's really good. Moving through enemies and stuff is gonna help that mech a lot. I didn't mean to click on that, but I guess we're going here, so here we go. Oh, destroyed 2 enemies, 2 mountains and 7 enemies. If I can get an upgrade on my, like if I can find a time pod, then I'll go do that. If I can't, then it's gonna be just really tough. What's up, Juger? This shouldn't be too bad. Since this has no building here, I can fire my cannon safely. Ideally, I'll trick the enemy into shooting this one, into shooting here, like coming up and shooting here. But it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. He can't move that far. Oh, I'll be on later tonight too. I'm just messing around. I'm waiting for a store to open. I gotta go buy a mixer. Gotta replace my equipment. Here's where Henry can shine for me a little bit. Take care of both of these. No spawns, dead enemy, and train is safe. Also, we did get our time pod. And that last enemy has acid on him, so perfect turn. They couldn't have gone much better. We'll keep it simple. Three enemies with 1 HP apiece. Obvious shot here. Repair. And double kill. Alright. The team's capable if it lines up right. But I think it's going to be easy for it to fail also. That was very specifically configured. This weapon is for the tank. That's not a great weapon, but it's an alternative attack for a tank that... This is the problematic person on the team, the person who has to shoot twice in both directions, so them getting a different weapon is really good. No matter what it is. But I need damage. If I want to be killing enemies, I need raw damage. I do want to do this. It just makes sense to go for it because it's XP and stuff, but man, it's going to be rough. I feel like I can accomplish this. Especially now. Yeah, if I'm going to fail something, it's going to be this, though. And they have all these webs. Fully expecting. So, my positioning on this tank is very cautiously done. If it webs me, then I'm in trouble. So, I was gonna put it here because I can shoot this way, but if the web happens here, or here, really, that's no good. It will make sure that a building dies, no matter how I shoot. I can't help myself. If it did go here, I'd kill it, and that'd be great, but that's unlikely. I'm not gonna take that risk. Just by moving back a step, I'm suddenly safe no matter where this thing attacks. Like, absolutely no matter where it attacks. Unless it stays in place and attacks the building right where it is, then somebody else will have to deal with it. The other two don't really have any concerns at all. There's no webbing that's going to get them. And they're both in range to do whatever they want. Predictable enemy did do what I wanted. Now we have an issue with the fact that they're going to explode when they die. So I have to get them away from the city. I'm hoping for less webbing. Webbing is really annoying. It's hard to deal with right now. I don't have the means. I'm in luck. I don't have anything going on like that. I hate to waste my high damage shot. I do. Trying to find a better way. But it looks like I'm gonna have to shoot this thing with this guy again, and that stinks. That's my damage. This is too good of a shot to not do. It's just too damn good. We're 2 enemies down. They're gonna shoot each other, but they're not gonna kill each other, unfortunately. And I still need to break another mountain. This might work out, but it's gonna be rough. I still have a lot of work to do. Okay. This is more complicated here. I don't know how I'm going to solve this. It jammed us up. If I shoot here, I can clear this, kill one, and then I can come down and kill him too, and shove this guy out of the way. Which lets me have 4 kills. I still need another mountain. Then a little bit of a bad way. Hey, thanks for the sub.
Morning.
I'm worried about getting all the kills I need. That's the problem here. I don't see that happening. Hey, Mr. Knight, thanks for the host. How was Battle Maniacs? Trying to solve an issue with some aliens. I'm not even sure if they are aliens, now that I think about it. Oh, that's right, Henry can go through there. This is a problem solved. Man, Henry's skill is coming through. Holy shit, that's good. Holy crap, etc. Man. Well, that's 2 kills there. I can shove this jerk out of the way and kill this guy. That leaves me with 5 kills and a mountain to destroy. I need 2 more kills and a mountain, and it's gonna be these 3 HP guys. This one has 1 HP though. It's not too bad. Oh, this shot's definitely happening. No question about that. I'm just wondering what else I should do. So these 2 are out, and that leaves me with these. Could not block the spawn. I've got an idea. We shove here. We say goodbye to both these jerks, and we kill these 2. The problem with that is I take a grid damage, but I'd rather do that than fail this. Resist. And I can finish the mission. Just like that. Okay, so we did it. It's done. Somehow, exactly 2 mountains and 7 enemies were killed. This is my huge hiking water pouch that I use for streaming. You gotta stay hydrated, man. 2 liters of freaking water. It takes forever to fill up. That was really good for me. That was a really good mission. Now I have to choose between... I want to get to this other really hard one down bottom, but... It's a little down there. I like to do this mission. Like, there's not really a good reason to pick this mission other than that killing 7 enemies is good for XP. I tend to try and do it anyway. With this team, I feel like I could pull it off. Just barely, and I did. Less than 4 mech damage is easy. 3 good damage is even easier, and this one has Cataclysm, so it's probably going to be the one to go for. I've got a flying mech and 2 shoving mechs, so Cataclysm works on my side. I can't really protect myself from the webbing enemy here, so we're just going to have to deal with what it chooses to do. I would prefer that it not get the flying mech, though. This leaves it with less options. We'll see what it goes for. It's gonna go for one of them. I think that's the least helpful one that it could have gone for here. This guy's dead. He's not gonna survive, so I hate to acid myself, but it solves too many problems. So kill that. No, it doesn't blow up when it dies. This guy's dead. We blocked the spawn. These are really easy missions when they go this way. Dead. Repair, we don't need to block the spawn. I'd like to get the XP. Those 2 are dead. All 3 of them are dead. We're good. Even though he's webbed, we're gonna roll right on through. There it goes. So, like I said, the Cataclysm, when there's no flying enemies, real easy. Defend both solar farms and kill 7 enemies. The solar farms are in a dangerous place. As far as buildings go, they're not desirably placed, but... That doesn't mean I can't protect them, it's just annoying. And 7 enemies is not too bad. I think I'll do this. I'm just greedy. I see an extra lightning bolt and I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. And I don't need it. Is there a chance to get money here? Earth Mover, this is probably better for me. I think I'll do this instead. In the name of greed, this actually pays off better right now, because I'm going to end up with 9, and I'll be able to get 3 orbs. versus 8 with extra grid defense, it's less. There's less value. There's less options with that. I'll defend the Earth Mover. And I can have an easier time anyway. We got 2 webs and 1 explosion. It's okay if that thing grabs him. It's not preferable, but... Oh, you know what it is? Because if this thing does this, which I think it will, it's going to go to E4. If it does that, it will die. This thing, it doesn't matter where it goes, it will die. Probably should have put the Janus mech in back, though. Alright. We can kill them all. We can kill all 3. Disable the bombs first and then kill the other 2 easy. Henry can kill both of those. He's taking all the XP away from the other 2, but that's alright. Whatever, right? I tend at this point to switch pilots around so that the one in the killing mech can get more XP spread out. We can kill 1 of them. 2 of them. We can kill 2 of them. Hey, Probe. I'm doing alright. Things are going extremely well so far. I can kill this guy and it's worth more XP than these 2 combined. The way I would do that is acid. They can't kill anybody, so acid. Oh, you know what? We can kill 1 more of them. Check this out. This shot comes first. Does 1 damage to everybody. Now we do the double and 2. Even more XP for him. Oh, you know what? I didn't even realize it, but we get HP on kills. I didn't even think about it. It's on the acid mech. I have a bonus. You got reactor skill, movement up. I am gonna switch around, but I'll do it after the boss is dead, I think. You know what? That building immunity looks nice. Henry can give me that with his reactor there. This is good. Building immunity is a big upgrade for the artillery mech. Firefly leader is the one that shoots in 2 directions. Once again, the only real concern is this guy. The boss is going to come shooting vertically, so no matter what it does, I'll be able to stop it doing any damage. This game rules. It's my game of the year last year. I play it all the time just for fun. I just run through a campaign real fast. Definitely a game you can quickly go through. If I push this boss upwards, I'll be able to do 4 damage to it. And then 2 more from you. We can kill the boss. We can kill all 3. Damn, smoke made it complicated, but we can still do it. Ah, that's a good mission. Another smoke blocking half the buildings, so they're gonna have to do range. They don't usually have trouble with that, though. I'll block spawns. Alright, this guy will kill that dude. Block another spawn. Now they explode on death. Henry ends up getting the freaking XP anyway. Hey, Paladin. That's a perfect desert island. Not bad for an island. I didn't even glance at it. I just kind of clicked on it without thinking. Level up. Mech reactor again, nice. Herald is good. Targeted strike is also really nice. It's a good enough weapon that I'm thinking about taking it over Herald, but Herald is a really good pilot. Better grab him. The button. Light tank is extremely good, and a team like this could handle that pretty nicely. I think I'd rather have the light tank than this. And then if my tank can't get a shot, then it can just fire the light tank. The problem with my big tank now is I've already upgraded the damage on it. So it's really hard for my other tanks' friendly fire to block it. They can't do that if they're gonna die in one hit. This is really good for me. The problem is if I buy that, I won't be able to upgrade 3 times, so I'll have to sell some stuff. So, light tank, trade in the aerial bombs, trade in Dylan, get 3 of these. Harold. He makes that tank even better because he's just giving it more options. It's just a shoving tank now, but it has 2 health on it. So it's another one of these, except no flight. That's not bad. I alternatively could get 3 damage on this Janus cannon, but that's not really necessary right now. I guess if I go to this island it is. If I go here it's not. Let's go here. There's an orb. First stop. Hate the sandworms. Okay, those are 2 easily solved problems. Unfortunately, they're both alphas, so... Oh shit, I didn't even... I lost my orb! I hit it the wrong way. Cluelessly. Oh well. That was a big mistake. That's one of the biggest mistakes I've made in a long time. What do we do? Oh, that robot's out. Yeah, losing the orb sucks. That's worse than, like, anything I could have done. I just thought I hit it out of the way. I didn't even think about that I hit it into this building. I didn't notice it. This is a nasty situation all around. I got 5 enemies attacking me. None of them are being very nice. We could chase off one of them with a push and get rid of another one. Let me do this. No, we can do better. I gotta guard these at least, right? They're worth money. Block both spawns, summon that tank. I want that tank out. Shoot him out of the way. If I shove here, we'll scare the worm off. We'll kill the robot that's shooting the town. And then we can shove the tank into this enemy and kill it because it's got 1 HP. And then we can shoot this guy with you. No, we can't. It's so far away. I can't protect everything. It's too much. I'm in stress mode now that I screwed up on that orb. It's gonna make me lose everything. That's no good. My original turn was better. I wish I had a better move with this guy. This guy up here in the corner is not helping me much. So we lost this badly, and this. They went wild on me, and I didn't even use you. I lost track of my plan. Well, that's okay. I gotta recover some damage for failing on this island so badly. This mission went really, really bad. Really fast. Them starting with 2 alpha worms is so mean for a level 2. I mean, they do have a core on the field, that's why. But it still sucks. It's really rude. That's an incredible shot. There's absolutely no way I can stop this guy, though. Like, I can't. I just can't do that, even with everything that I have. He's getting away with what he's doing. So, we're just taking more grid damage. That's just the way it's gone down. I don't know what to do about it. I lost 4 grid, an orb, and 1 star on this island already. On the first map. And it's just the second island. It's crazy. I don't really know how all that happened. We're still in good shape, though. We have a lot of power. That sucked. Yeah, we sure did. Jeez. I'm not used to seeing those defeat messages. They're usually interesting reads to me. I actually am looking towards these now because I want to recover some damage. Kill 7 enemies as well. Ice storms here, that should help me out. We'll make this webbing enemy miss. I wonder if the time pod can be frozen. I don't think so. Worm's done. I gotta get Henry out of there. Excuse me. Shove here. That's good. Shove here. Good. Okay. Oh, that's right. Henry's not in the tank anymore. I thought it was. It's not Henry. I shouldn't have let him get frozen, though. There's no reason for that. But on the bright side, there's pretty much no way we're going to take damage here. The ice is too powerful. It shielded nearly everything. Isaac is pretty lame, but I'll take the core. I should have had an extra core, but I screwed up real bad. Getting damage on the tank is the goal now. That would be really nice. Reason to defend both robots. There's an extra tank on this field. I like to give them a dumb shot There's usually a laser mech. Sometimes there's two. The laser mech tends to go after groups when it can, for obvious reasons. So if you line them up this way, very likely we'll get this laser mech to waste its turn, and that's gonna help me out as much as anything could in this situation. It did. So the problem is that the other bot is in front of it, and it's going to kill its friend. So I need to worry about that. That's not too hard to solve, though. We just need to push it out of the way. Ask you. Chase you away. Shoot out the light tank. It'll run over here. No, we can't do it. Reset. I've underestimated the bad movement on that light tank. It's only got 3 movement. I needed to fire it here to do what I wanted to do. Oh, it can't go in the water. That's what the issue is. Okay. So it's not allowed, even though it's not stopping in the water, to go this way. That's why I'm being messed up. Well, I can still do what I want. How will this work here? We shove you left. Well, this shot has to happen, or else I'll take damage, and that's not happening, so... There's ways to do this. Even locked in as I am with my tank, so... We freeze. Shove out of the way. Come up here, shove out of the way. And now we have a light tank on the field, so that's always nice to have that out early, so it can do its dang job. Shot here is really nice, solves a lot of work. Blocks a spawn, makes this robot miss its target. Unfreezes my guy who's webbed. I wish I could get this enemy killed. I can knock it down to 1. I guess I can get it killed if I focus fire it. We'll just knock it down to 1 for now. Why did I think that was a good idea? It's too early, I think, to be trying to play a game like this. I completely forgot that my mirror tank's gonna kill my buddy. I killed my generic pilot. Henry, you done that. I'm gonna have to play better, man. I can't win like this. We still got the mission done, but Claire died for no reason. No reason at all. No conceivable reason. There was absolutely no reason at all that anyone here should have been in danger. Damn. What a stupid thing to have done. We have a backup pilot, but that still sucks. I lost somebody with a mech reactor, didn't I? I'm just an orb short of some serious damage. If that light tank had that damage bonus, it would be so nice. I want to do this mission because it's very easy. I do need to kill some spawns though to be able to block that many. Or at least camp on 2. And if too many of them get frozen, that's not going to happen. The one I wanted to get frozen did get frozen though, so that's nice. Okay, this mission's done. It's actually done. It's finished. There's no risk here at all. Now it's a question of how many enemies do I even want to let come through? And will they get frozen as soon as they come up? That is really mean. Like, that Hornet, man. Really? I can solve it, but of all the enemies to come up, that's probably the worst. I could have maybe gotten it killed too. Yeah, I could have. Oh well. The only one who could have killed it doesn't need XP. He needs 10, actually, but whatever. He'll get it here. Beetle leader. This one charges forward. Again, it's likely it's going to charge at these 3. But you never know. I don't really need them all to be in a line. 2's good, because it's only going to go after one thing. It's harder to control that because it's only after one target. It's going to go after one whatever. It might choose a building. It did. But it chose it poorly. And it's going to take care of that scorpion for me, too. I could get it killed. I'd rather do the damage to the boss, so... How's this going to work? If I shoot it this way, I do 1 damage bonus. I'm safe. I put acid on it. Then I can hit it for 4. And it'll cruise into that guy and kill him. I can do a little bit of damage to this dude. And next turn we'll kill the boss. Wow. Okay, well, we're not killing the boss this turn because I got things to do. I gotta be careful. Shove the Hornet up. Kill this one. And the beetle will kill that guy for me. And set himself on fire, so he will die to his own fire. Next turn. And I don't have to do it myself. And the XP will get spread, so that's all really good. The fire happens before the regen too, so I don't have to worry about that either. Fire is the first thing that always happens, almost. The only one who can kill that thing is this tank. It's got acid on it, so... It's gonna light itself on fire, but that's the price I'll pay. This is fine. Worm's back. Man, Henry didn't get his level. Whatever. Well, that went really badly. Really badly for what it was. But it worked out after the first mission was cleaned up. I really need an orb, but I need more than one. That's what I'm buying. Getting that tank online is super important. I really want this too. The tank shouldn't be the only source of damage. And the movement is terrible in this team. It stinks. Everyone needs one. So I need 7 orbs. I'm going to be playing 4 islands on this one, I think. These are not great islands. This green one's going to be heck. That's going to be really hard. Kill 4 enemies with acid. That's free because I have my own acid tank. They're going to give me an acid tank on top of it. And I have a light tank to make that has 2 damage on it now. So we have 5 units, ultimately, after turn 1. And they're going to do something with this guy, but whatever it is, it's not going to matter much. I wish I had movement, though, because I have a perfect shot for my tank. Well, this guy's not attacking us right, though, so it's fine. Shove here. Blocks a spawn, pushes an enemy into his friend. Damn, this one shoots first. That sucks. That complicates it. If I... I think this is the thing to do. I'm debating whether or not I'm willing to give up my acid tank on turn 1, and that seems silly. I don't think I'm gonna do that. We're just gonna push this guy into the damage and get out of the way. I think it's easier that way. That takes 2 problems down. This guy we can kill directly as well. There's no way for me to safely put acid on this enemy since it's going first. And that's why I'm like, do I care about that much? I don't. We'll get 4 acid kills, no problem. Man, the worms! They keep wasting their turn though, so that's helping me out some. My tank here is stuck, so it's just gonna take the easy shot. And kill this one. Acid here. Shove. Shove again. Oh, the bomber. With any luck, it'll throw between my two units and it'll miss. All I have to do is acid this guy and the bomb will kill him. Oh, that bomb's weak. Never mind. Won't do anything. Goodbye, acid tank friend. There's that double damage bonus. This idiot can get killed by his own bomb. That weak ass bomb will get him. And we're left with one enemy. Two enemies. Freaking worms. Can't do that because Isaac will die. It's really dangerous. This thing is strong. Back movement, thank you. Nice. I'm seeing a problem with the mirror tank here. It's not going to be able to get every upgrade for that light tank and this gun and movement too. It's only got 2 slots left. This one would be a better fit for the light tank. Because it doesn't need the movement, but it too wouldn't be able to get all the upgrades. Nobody would. Maybe I only need 3 islands. I definitely want movement back. But I do want this too. Hey, Rick. I'm gonna switch these pilots around. With the reactor on him, that's a different story. Now he can do it. But I do need one more orb for it. Exposure units. Always go for that. I'm just killing a couple hours. Maybe do 2 runs of this. Hopefully the second run will go a little better. I'm just thrown off by how badly I did on that one mission, but it was a really bad mission, to be fair. They are spread out, serious. If only Henry could somehow put a shot here. He can't do it. If I were here with Henry... Well, it's Harold. If I were here with him... If I didn't switch the pilots around, this would be fine. If Harold were up here, this shot right here would kill. the bomb, this guy, and this dude. But since that's not the case, I gotta figure out what to do. And, I don't really like my options for disposal unit this turn either. Thanks, Rick. I don't remember when I hit 25k followers. It wasn't too long ago. We've got an issue. I don't have a way to dispose of some of these enemies. I could throw this guy upwards, shoot the bomb, light tank this guy, kill these two. It feels silly to... Yeah, it does. It feels silly to not take the double shot that's right in my face, but it is the best option, is to skip it. Use the light tank. One of the benefits of using the light tank like that is that I get the damn thing out on the field. This thing's missing. I didn't realize that. It's not doing anything. I have a diamond-looking tank. Oh, that's the disposal unit. It's not a tank. It's a building that shoots muck. I guess it is technically a unit, but it spits out death. It's a mission thing. Mission specific. Yeah, that's a free kill. We'll go ahead and let them spawn in with whatever they think they want to bring. 3 more kills for us because the disposal unit will destroy them. I'm free to use it now. Okay, so XP. Just get out of the way and we'll fire it right here. Got me a time pod, Recticore. We're in business. This is as many upgrades as I can get, but he does have movement in reactor core, so his movement's still good. I don't care about his HP. This is ideal. This is as good as that Miramax's gonna be. With that pilot in it, that's amazing. Perfect, really, for it. I really need building immunity back. It sucks that I don't have it. I don't feel like I can defend both power plants without it. Not with where they are. I'm gonna do this mission first, hope for a level. Am I close? No, not really. Maybe. It might happen. Maybe we can get a reactor core and put somebody on that that'll get that for us. Okay, so what we got going on here is the conveyor belt is going to push things into the acid, but the problem with it is the bomb will be thrown here if I sit on the wrong place. If I sit here on these two like I just was, the bomb will get thrown here, conveyor belt will push it back, and it'll land right next to the bar. If I stand here, maybe this moron will put the bomb here, conveyor belt will push it back, so it's the first thing that happens, and then it will just not do anything. So that's obviously preferable. Let's try and make that happen. It's likely that it will happen too. The odds are high. And it was. Don't like this. Otherwise, this situation here sucks. Alright, so the bomb isn't a threat. The worm is. This guy is, and this dude way back there is, and he's really hard to hit. Shove here helps me out. Light tank will take care of him. The damage on it is just right to kill these things. And the bomber will die twice over to that. This leaves me with this, and that's just not going to cut it. Can I do something better? This enemy way down in the corner. The only one who can really reach him is the light tank. Not even the artillery can do it. I suppose the artillery can do it if I shove the artillery. But that's not gonna work. Do I allow one of the cities to get hit? I could sacrifice the light tank to block. That doesn't help me much. This artillery shot is too good. I think I have to do this. The bar is fine. I didn't get to kill the bomber, but doing it that way I saved 1 grid damage. My dog is pushing doors open and looking at me like he did something wrong. As he sneaks through the house. The problem here is that I did end up with that bomb being where I did not want it to be. I'm gonna have to move it. Oh my goodness. This sucks. 6 HP. If acid were applied to this enemy, it would work out. I'll be right back. Well, I need to take a minute and look at this again, because this is complicated now. I'm sure there's a solution, though. Sometimes it works out that there's not really a solution, but man, we have so much tech, and we have 4 units on the field. I've got a bomb to worry about. I've got this jerk again. He is a super problem. Now I wish I did kill him. I would have been better off taking the 2 grid damage, ultimately, than having this asshole alive. Though I still have this dude here. What's gonna happen is this guy's gonna swing up, and he's gonna block this guy. So this dude's not really a threat. But this one is. He's still just as much a threat. This bomb is a big problem, and this guy is an enormous problem. That bar is worth a star to me. I don't want it to blow up. I want to lose my perfect island because of this asshole. So I guess the question is, should I let Harold die to protect the perfect island? That's the easy way out here that I see. I don't know if there's another one, but that certainly would protect the bar. The light tank doesn't have much choice. I can get rid of the bomb or the worm. This tank can't do much of anything. You can also only get rid of the bomb or the worm. I think it should kill the bomber. This is a good shot for it. The acid tank sucks. I don't know what it's going to do. It's going to get rid of the bomb. Get rid of the worm. Let me see if I can do something with the acid tank at all, like anything. Nothing. It just doesn't have any movement. It stinks. It's such a bad setup for it without any movement. It can't do much. I'm working out a solution in my head. Step 1, fire here, kill this enemy, get it out of the way, kill this too. Then I would be able to go... Oh, I can't quite make it. That movement stinks. It really needed to be upgraded. I knew movement would be a problem, but man. Fuck. I hate to say that Harold is probably worth more than 2 grid. I'd rather not block the shot if I had to choose. And I think I do have to choose. These 6 mountains are atrocious for me because they have artillery. I should have killed the artillery. I shouldn't have let that sit. I'm gonna allow that 2 grid to happen. And I wish that I could do something with my acid tank, but there's nothing to be done with it. If only it were able to move further, it could have acided that enemy and it wouldn't have gotten the shot off. But now we have it under control. After all the pain of that is done. I did not get the XP I needed to level up either, which was the back of my mind concern. Just trying to get that to happen. They're both really close, but no reactor upgrade, which means no building immunity for that last one. It's really tempting because I could use the grid on it. I think it's a better choice than these. We just have to deal with this extra enemy, that's all, and that's not that scary. It is going to web me though, it's going to stink. I can one-shot it because they don't have the HP buff. So I got lucky on that. If it decides to web me, it can only grab the tank that can kill it. It can't even do that because the pod's in the way. The light tank can kill it. Wow! They went all in on some of the worst moves for me. Alright. Grab the pod, shoot the light tank over here, shoot this guy. Oh no, that's not gonna... He's just not gonna die. Shoot here with the artillery, make this guy miss. Push this jerk down. How the hell am I gonna block 3 spawns? That's not gonna happen. Jeez. That's just not gonna happen. This guy has to tank down. We can block 1 spawn, but then I won't be able to stop the bomb from exploding. I like that shot. We're gonna get more spawns because we got some kills, so maybe we can still pull this off. Ah, gross. Gross. I hate it when they don't do anything but go after me hard with the everythings. The light tank can come out and solve 1. There's 4 enemies though, and since I didn't summon the light tank, I'm in trouble. Can't make them both fail. There's no double shot I can do. I really hate these worms. I wish they weren't on this island as well. They're really messing with me. The light tank needs to come out. This is the grid that I'm going to lose. I'm not gonna be able to stop it. The light tank needs to come out on the field. I need to block 3 spawns, and I'm only gonna have 1 turn to do it. It's not gonna happen, so I have failed. This has been no good of a mission to try. I thought I could do it. I am gonna get some thunderbolts back, but there was no chance. There was no prayer at all. They were just relentless. Absolutely unfair with the positioning on them. The way they're attacking constantly with this worm. This guy now, absolutely malicious. So... You're dead. Dead and shoved down. Yeah. I couldn't block a single one, ultimately. And I still lost grid. That's so mean. They just keep spawning more of them. I hate them. They're alphas now. Gross. Well, I'm in good shape to win in any case. I just lost another perfect island. I don't think I really noticed that blocking spawns was the goal. This is the hardest objective in the game, for me. But I think it is, across the board, the hardest objective. It sucks. It's hard to block 3 Vex spawns consistently. It's the one I always fail. Building immunity, though. I guess we got 2 time pods, so that helps. It's not an abomination. That's an easy boss. I think I'd like to repair shove the bomb out of the way rather than hit it against myself. Light tank come out on the field, hit the boss before into death. That's turn 1. We'll get rid of the buffs that they all have. Five enemies, a bunch of which are alphas. But I have 4, so that helps. Shooting the bomb will get rid of one of the worms. But it's such a weak shot that I should do something else with my tank than that. Shoot it this way. Yeah, this way. Scare the worm off. Get this guy dead. Block a spawn. I think that's good. I don't really want to kill anything with him. Isaac still needs to level up. Well, anything's easy if you can do it. Killing 7 enemies is easy too, if you can kill 7 enemies. I think killing 7 enemies is the most situational one. And guarding the train is pretty tough sometimes. But blocking Vex spawns is always a dangerous gambit. It seems silly to not just take this shot. I gotta be honest with you, it's just... it's too good. The problem is that I'm left with this jerk down here that cannot stop from messing me up. My light tank will have to die to stop this shot. I have 2 resets, I can see if I can do something else. I mean, I could just push the bomb into the path. It's as simple as that. That works out much better anyway. A new worm! Ah! I'm really glad that worms aren't in the final battle, ever. The administration felt like it was too much, I guess. A shot here pretty much fixes everything. That's obviously a good shot, but it doesn't get Isaac any XP. And that does. But it's still not there. He's still not leveled up. That sucks. If he gets a reactor core, I won't be able to use it. Maybe we'll get movement or HP. He's one off! Come on, man. I don't need this laser. I need 2 orbs here. I'm not gonna go in with 4 HP though. I really would like movement, but I'm not gonna be able to get that and the damage. The lack of movement really hurts. But we're ready for that final battle. Henry's posing. Or something. Damn, that's a nasty bomb. Didn't really get a lot of mercy on this. Can block a spawn and shove this way with acid. Fire here. And the light tank can be spawned and push the boss over. What's melting? What is this? Is that one of mine? I didn't pay attention. What is burning over here? I guess it is one of mine. That's my artillery, I guess. Sorry about that, Harold. I don't know why I didn't notice that was going to happen. But I guess it had to happen. Harold will die this turn if I don't do something about it. It sucks. The Scion Tentacle happens before the environment. I really need to kill this thing somehow. No one has a shot at it. It's pretty nasty. This is complex. We have a bomb here, easily disposed of, but it's there, so it's a threat. We have this one, also a threat. This guy too, so we have 3 problems. This thing is poised to kill 2 of my men, which is unacceptable. I shove the bomb here. Fire here. I can get rid of all but 2 damage and solve everything else. I don't see a way to solve everything. The fire is incredibly mean. The placement of the volcanic projectiles is often helpful. This is extremely bad. All of it is bad. Not a single one of these is good for me. Every single one of those placements is exactly where I don't want it to be. I can't do anything in the way I would solve this problem with no damage taken. If I could stand here, for example, I could just fire right here, get rid of the bomb, do 1 damage there, and the tank could kill that. And then it would be fine, everything would be wrapped up. But because of these 2 fire orbs, I can't do that, so I need to find a different solution. I don't know what my tank's gonna do. My tank could, yeah, I don't know what my tank will do here. It's not very helpful. Of all my units, it's the least useful one in this situation. I'm worrying a lot about what it's gonna do. Oh, the tank is so it's so weak. Because it shoots 2 directions and it does 3 damage each direction. That damage is 1 lower than usual. 4 damage would solve a lot of problems here, but 1 short, and you just have enemies doing... I'm looking at 4 grid. Everything can survive, but I'm looking at 4 grid damage. I can't solve it. I'm trying to figure it out. I have so many options here that I usually feel like there's got to be a way I'm not seeing. My original plan was to shove this bomb over here, which allows me to cause some collision damage between my light tank and the artillery to kill the boss and Scion and get rid of the bomb. That leaves me with these 2 jokers, and the tank cannot stop them. Can't stop either one of them. They both survive with 1 HP. This is the better shot because it kills 1 enemy who's not actually attacking, but will attack through bombs next turn. So that whole plan sucks because that's just not good enough. If I shove this way, I do 1 damage to the Scion. The tank can get out of the way. Herald will not die because the Scion will be banged into the grid though, is the problem there. That enemy would die. The light tank can come up here and shove him out of the way. This might be the way to go. I'll have to take 1 grid. It's interesting that the boss isn't doing anything here. It's really not. It's messing around. I mean, 1 grid's better than 2 or 4. The way I was looking at it before was 4 freaking damage. So that's 1. That's a good shot. That's the shot I'll do. It kills you, weakens you. Bomb over. that shot needs to happen, but can't. Let me see. We can kill you this way. And now it can happen. Okay, so everyone has their shot. We push the bomb over to get rid of it. Fire downwards. Fire this way. We fire this way. No Scion attack. My buddy's on fire and we'll have to repair next turn though. That's okay. They're not going to spawn next turn. They're going to wait a while on that. Because they didn't get any kills last turn to replace. So it's just that one beetle with acid on him. It is true, if I can kill somebody with the artillery, then it'll make up the fire, but it's hard to do that. There is an easy kill in front of me, though. It just happens to be one. I wonder if the light tank gets that perk. Kill the boss and the thing there. This dude down here is rough. Big problem, that one. It's the way everything's set up, I can't reach him. It stinks. It's always some enemy with this team, I just cannot reach him. My movement's too weak. How do we keep coming short over and over again? Man, that sucks, the way they're going in on that. I hate to say I'm going to commit to my shitty plan where I'm going to lose 2 grid, but I don't see how I can save it this time. Sometimes it seems pretty clear that there's no way out of that situation. This seems like one of those times. This piece of garbage down here has really screwed me. I can get rid of everything else. That's what I'm doing. The light tank does not heal. 2 freaking grid damage, what a jerk. It's just one of those situations, man. So we're going into stage 2 with 4. So I'm really glad I healed up. Sometimes you just can't dodge it. Absolutely brutal. But it's looking like I still can't stop it. Like, I might be going into the final battle with 2 here. I think I am. I just can't stop him. He's just in the corner. Like, I just can't stop him with his team. The only thing I had that would have done it is the light tank being shot down there. And it would have died stopping one of those and not stop the other one. I still can't stop him. Absolutely brutal. Man, I don't know. This is bad news. Like, I wish it was just a little bit more friendly about it. If it swung this way or something, but it didn't. It swung to the bottom right. I'm screwed. I didn't think this team would have any trouble winning after I got my first couple upgrades. That first island, that whole thing, but We're gonna take 2 more damage. We're just gonna be doing the final fight with 2 HP. Because that son of a bitch really messed me up. That one Firefly. One of the easiest enemies to control. I was really hoping for a resist there. I would have felt a lot better about my chances of winning. We have an Alpha Firefly as a boss. Nothing else too dangerous down here. The Hornet is the next enemy on the list of hard to control. I can't let them hit the grid at all, or I'm dead. Any real hit against the grid and I'm finished. The bomb takes less priority than the grid now. We're in luck they went after us, so I can kill the boss in one shot with the artillery. Pretty obvious that that's happening. Blocking spawns is extremely good. I know the light tank has 3 movements. But it's not going to be able to do what I want. I want to shove this guy left, not right. I can't do that and block the spawn. I'm looking for a way to do both. I don't see it though. I could shoot the light tank over here and block a spawn. Blocking the spawn on turn 1 is extremely good. It's super powerful. It's extremely good because it's going to make turn 2 easier. There won't be any spawns. Turn 3 as well, though. It's going to roll forward and it's going to be double value blocks. So blocking all 3 spawns, I think it's the thing to do. This should happen, though. I can't have that boss running around. That's 1. Bomb has taken 2 damage. That's the flaw here. I'm happy with this. We blocked 2 spawns. The reason why it's double value is because what's going to happen is all of my units are going to get the tentacle attack put under them. They do every second wave of the 4. This thing just cycles 4 super attacks. The second one is every one of my units gets the tentacle terrain destruction put under them. That destroys the spawn. We're in luck as far as this attack wave goes. It seems pretty good for me. The tentacles always happen second when this battle begins. Every time. I can kill this enemy. I'm having a hard time saving the bomb. I could just move it out of the way. There's no harm there, really. Do I block a spawn again? I think so. And then those get eaten, so that's gonna be a big deal, I think, in my chance of winning this. I have 2 really easy to control enemies and 1 probably dead enemy. It's not gonna die, it needs to be stopped. This enemy, the beetle here. And these guys, obviously, are no good for me. You can come here and kill him. We can finish them all off except this one. Yeah. Oh, you know what? He'll ram into him, won't he? I've got someone to spare here. Cool. What's the turn order, though? Yeah, it's good. That'll work. So will this. We can kill that one. I think I might have it because of that. Well, a Scion enemy coming up is really helpful because that's gonna force an attack on us, and I don't care. It's the last turn. This thing is missing. It's not even in the way. This thing is now useless. That is victory. Missing, nothing, and nothing. Got him. It worked out. You can't win with your party dead. I don't think. I'm not sure. I don't think so. Not like an FTL. I don't think that this game lets you have them. I don't think I've ever had that happen, so I'm not sure. It's pretty easy to keep your dudes alive. Oh, that was painful. That was a tough run. Harold Schmidt, Isaac Jones, Henry Kwan. Let's try again. Maybe a better run. I had a lot of trouble there. So we're gonna randomize the pilot. We have a laser mech, jet mech, and boulder mech. That's pretty gross. The jet mech is really bad. I think it's the worst one in this random style. Lily Reed is not a great pilot either, but she'll help me get started with positioning at least. I don't know what. Probably the laser mech is a good fit for her here. The boulder mech is the best mech on the team. The laser mech's not too bad. The jet mech stinks though. But at least it's orange. I just noticed how crappy my camera is running. I think that's interesting. Oh, there it goes. Why was it lagging? What the... Garbage. Okay, so we have a lot of damage, really. This is a good island to go to. We have some 1 HP enemies the jet mech can kill here. Check this shot out. Lily's not going to block those spawns. There's no reason to. Why don't we kill that enemy that's frozen instead? We do high damage, I mean, no question about it. If they're lined up, we can do like 8 damage right now. That's nice. That's more damage than we had at the end of the other round, even with the light tank. This guy's dead. The ice will melt. If you hit it twice, it'll break. The jet does block spawns. Flying enemies do. They don't care about that. It works around the board. I guess they just are hovering low. I don't know. Killing 7 enemies isn't unheard of with this team. Since it's got a star on it, I'm gonna want to do that, but I'll do it later. I might get a power-up. Big bugs. I did get a power-up. Oh, disgusting. Come on. I'm gonna save him. Crap. Shit. This looks bad. This is super unfortunate. What the hell? This is mean as heck. I really can't do anything here. This might do it, actually. Let me see. Yeah, this works out. Man, that was very precise shooting there to be done. Damn AI spider drones really lit themselves up in a bad way. I'm gonna block some spawns because this seems like a dangerous mission. Sometimes it's out of hand. They don't freeze the enemy as well, necessarily. They're just running away, so they just leave mines behind. They don't place them tactically or anything. Got an enemy coming up on fire and 2 others. The laser's rough to use around here because of buildings in the way. Which leaves me with some trouble right here. Don't know how I'm gonna stop this enemy. I probably need to shove him out of the way instead. Yeah, that's what I need to do. The jet mech is dropping smoke more than damage. It's just not going to be a damage dealing thing. It's hard to use it. At least it flies. Auto shields. This is really bad. So a building that has 2 HP, if you lose 1, the other one will get a shield. But if you lose 2, you still lose 2, which is most of the time, right? When I need a shield like that. But it's free. It's a free upgrade. So for right now in the game, it's technically helpful, but I don't take that much grid damage to benefit from something like that. Ally immune beams or damage on the boulder, damage on the beam. The boulder is probably my choice. Easiest thing to do damage with. The jet mech doing 2 damage instead of 1 would be really nice. I think I'm gonna work on this. Can I kill that many enemies? I think I can. But breaking 5 buildings out of the ice too, this is gonna be the rough one. I think I can do it. On the bright side, the laser is gonna accidentally hit the buildings anyway, so maybe it'll work out this time. Killing the enemies is more important than breaking buildings out of the ice, because that just kind of happens anyway. Like, I'll just blast this one back here, but I don't think they'll go after. I shouldn't be sitting on spawns. That was a stupid thing to do. Well, we're down to 1 building and 3 enemies to go. And 1 HP enemy here. Plan. Okay, the building's done. That Hornet took care of it. So I could, that shot's really nice. I don't have a good way to deal with this. 1, 2, stopped, 3. Two enemies, ice is done. The nice thing about this mission is that the ice is a shield of sorts. So now that that enemy that I can't control is doing what it's doing, it doesn't matter. And we're right on target. HP and movement. Blocking Vex spawns. We'll give it a shot. Ice Storm's gonna make it hard too. It's gonna be rough to do both. Hopefully the Ice Storm doesn't actually freeze enemies, because that disables spawns. Man. I hate to freeze my boulder mech, but it would block a spawn for me. Do I do that? That seems stupid. That seems like a fool's maneuver. I could block this one. Let's do it this way. All of the buildings are shielded, so that's nice. That's super helpful. This guy's frozen. The Vex spawns are blocked. This worked out. Ultimately. I think I'd rather have the laser mech free than jet mech if I had to choose, and I do. Unlikely that these 3 are going to be able to do anything harmful to me. Yeah, they're fine. That went okay. This robot leader's able to heal and stuff, regen. I'm not sure exactly how it works. It's something like it gets a shield after one turn, it heals the full after the next, and then rotates those twice. So it needs to be dropped quickly. It's got 5 HP. I can drop it in one turn if I have time. I can get these enemies to do something harmless, like go after the robots instead of the city. But they're not. They are going after everything. This is bad news. I've got to worry about them now. This stinks. I'm gonna be swarmed next turn. That's what I'm getting out of this. See how this goes. That piece of crap getting the shield. Man. The 3 damage I'm taking here doesn't bother me. I mean, this 1 damage here. I don't know about killing the boss. I don't know if it'll happen. I don't think I have friendly immunity. I can't kill this thing either. I could, this hornet sucks. I could do this. That's a little better. The boss is gonna heal. And... okay, lost his shield, so that's fine, whatever. It's back to 5 HP. I'm not without hope that I can kill it yet, but man, I really need them to give me a break on their garbage here. They're really being spread out. It's a mess. This shot... I can't stop these things from happening. I can stop this one. We're gonna take 1 damage. We'll kill the boss. Taking advantage of that movement. Movement's really nice to have, damn it. Now it's gonna be really nasty though. But the boss is dead. So we're on a perfect island. Okay, so this one cannot be allowed to do what it's doing. Everything else is less important. We're good. I just took that 1 damage. This team works together pretty well. I'm always surprised when the jet mech works. Without the rusting Helks upgrade, the jet mech is just lame. Camilla is extremely good to see. She's gonna make it so the jet mech can fire through that stupid smoke that's spitting everywhere. The ice generator's almost a cheating weapon, it's so good. The rocket launcher, again, prime class weapon. Wait, what? Oh, it's different than the rock accelerator. It's just throwing a rock. Okay. That is very expensive. It has like an extra energy cost on the damage upgrade for it. It's not good enough compared to this. I hate to sell a pilot with mech move. We'll get rid of Smith here. She didn't get any XP at all. Then we can buy 3 cores and not worry about equipment. Camilla's now very dangerous. Question if I should do that one when I can have damage on the rock. 3 damage on the rock. I'll lose the movement. The movement was nice. This is good. Bombland. 4. Volatile Vec mission. We're gonna go ahead and take that damage away for this Volatile Vec mission. Because I get the feeling I'm gonna have to use my jet to stop it once. With any luck, the worm will go after the 3 of us. Yeah, it did, and it's gonna miss. That leaves me wide open, but I can just kill it. Hey, Avid. Just for the sub, my preference for island clears is 3. Just because it feels right. You usually don't get anything out of the 4th island. The 3rd island wraps it up pretty nice.
Any preference on the number of island clears before final stage?
Oh, leveled up already. She got HP. That's nice to have on the jetpack. I should have done that the other way around, so that Camilla wasn't in the corner on the next turn. But it works out. Oh, I don't know if it does, actually. Oh no. Ah, shit. This enemy needs to be stopped. This one's doing serious damage. I don't think I can stop this guy. This huge asshole here. He's gonna break those buildings. I can't stop him, so... That leaves me with the rest of this. I can stop the rest of it. I literally can't do anything to this enemy. Just cannot. Could have maybe shoved him if I walked around the building here, if I sat here, shot a rock here, but I still would have taken 2 grid. That sucked. Yeah, we don't need HP. I do need this though, and it's a train mission. Gotta save the maglev. Problem here is the laser mech is not going to be much help. And if they decide to sit here and shoot at it, I'm in real trouble. So I need to make sure my rock mech can do something about that. And it can walk all the way to the left and shoot from tile 1A. Right down the line. That's the worst case scenario, is if one of them goes here and shoots upwards. I'd rather they go shoot at us. And the ideal situation is for this sucker to be baited into grabbing Camilla, and it's got to. It has no choice. So it's going to waste its turn. It's going to jump exactly where I want it to. Time pod. This is a double orb mission. The worst thing that thing could have done is jumped where it did. So now it has to die. I don't know if I have the means to kill it. This sucks ass. Super nasty. Okay, so we're gonna stack damage on it. I do have ally immune lasers, don't I? No, I don't. I should have leveled that up for this one part. It would have been nice to have it right here. We're gonna tank a shot. Camilla's got the HP to tank this jerk's thing. Man. Ow. That smoke's handy. Oh man. I love that quote right there. She's so into just screwing that thing up. We'll drop this guy. We're gonna have to tank that hit, because we're busy over here. And this dude can't move. Lily's screwed with that. I can't kill this enemy because the explosions that are gonna happen. We're in alright shape. This is questionably good. We have 2 people at 1 HP and the train's escaping. They keep on trying to grab her and it keeps on screwing them up. That's why she's the best pilot. She single-handedly wastes their time. Okay, we come here and blast him. Put a rock here. And we should be... No, we can't do that. We gotta stop this jerk. I don't have a way to stop that shot. Because I don't have the range up. I got damage instead of range. I can't do both. I need that to stop this enemy. He's attacking the train. Oh, that smoke, man. I can do this. Okay, so I shoot here. The worm will go down. Camilla can stop here, and we can kill this jerk here. So the worm's a coward. Gives me a place to jump from. It's all fine. Chaos rolls continue. Oh shit! I got Camilla killed. My bad, Camilla. I didn't see it. What was that, a worm? Maybe we'll get a new pilot. We do. Ah, it's not anywhere near as good as Camilla, obviously, though. Especially for this team. But, shields are nice. For a 2 HP loser mech. What the hell hit her? What enemy did I not see? Freaking worm? I would have been happier taking grid damage, obviously. Camilla died defending her hometown. Getting Camilla killed sucks. She's so good. She's so good. Let's get that range upgrade, maybe. No, I want this. This is gonna suck. I don't want to do that. Going in on it. Worms are really annoying. I should have blocked the spawn. I don't want to give up her shield though. Ally immunity applies to bombs. Alright. Well, when Camilla died, that's like the worst thing that could have happened, and it feels like the worst thing in the campaign for me. But they're still gonna call it a perfect island. They're still on track for that, so whatever. Blockback spawns, lightning storm. Because we can kill so many enemies, that seems easy. Taking less than 3 good damage is also very simple. Let's do the lightning storm because it's fun. The worm screwed up. The lightning storm is not on my side here. It's after me pretty hard. We shoot here for 2 damage. Block both spawns. Well, I immediately replaced her with a much worse pilot. Bethany's nowhere near as good. The shield has its advantages, but at the end of the day, it's pretty lame. I do have a low HP mech to put her in there, so I get the most out of that HP bonus. What's up, however? The lightning has not done me any favors, but it's okay. Well, she only gets the shield 1 time, so it's not very good on the self-damage mechs. Abe's better. I gotta do the boulder differently here, or my lightning mech will die. No problems. Excuse me. Still catching up from that virus. She's good on the freeze mech. I like the Zoltan better though. That's such a gimmick. Camilla needs no gimmick, she's good everywhere. I think the boss is dead, because this is 2 damage. And we'll block the spawns. We could go win the game with this team. 2 perfect islands in a row and 2 islands done. This team's ready to go if they want. If they want to win already, just a really fast victory. Like I said, Camilla dying is going to be the big mistake. This team is otherwise really strong. It was a good roll. The jet mech is doing better than I thought it would. I don't know how I'm gonna stop these attacks. I could tank the hit. I hate tanking hits, but I can. That's an option. I just can't kill it outright right now. I've had the double action whip before. My problem with that was the first whip would break the chain and make it hard to get the second one to work. I had more luck with other things doubled. They went all in on attacking me, and that's why they failed. Should I go win? I think I should. This is just a team that's not going to benefit at all from another island. Not at all. There's no reason not to finish. I need 3 and 2 cores. If even that. I don't really need the range upgrade. Not really. Chen's a good pilot, but I'm not going to give up mech movement for that ability, I don't think. I don't care about it that much. It pays off sometimes, but I'm not worried about it. This is dumb. I can sell this. The button's really good if you have a way to resurrect. And I did. I didn't take it. I just skipped on the med. If I knew the button would be in the store, what you have then is an instant kill resurrection method. You could kill the entire enemy team and then resurrect your pilot back, and there's no cost. No expense at all. The only thing you lose is 2 actions for maximum instant kill. I just had that in front of me and I didn't take it. Because I didn't notice it. I couldn't have known it. Would have let it out that way. And not only that, if you have the passive that gives you HP when you kill, the one that Hazardous Team starts with, you don't even need to use that second action, because your kill will resurrect you. So, in that instance, you have the best thing in the game. You have instant death. The only thing that's better than that is like the wind torrent or the ice generator. I'm deciding what to buy for my final fight. This is useless. These would be nice. I'm going to end up with a little bit of extra money. I'm gonna have 3 cores, I think. I could sell this to get the money for 1. I could sell Chen and just max out my HP. I'll just do that. This is fine. The laser doing 4 damage instead of 3 would be nice. Better than range up. Let's go. Pretty easy team to start with. 2 regular enemies. The advantage of coming here quickly. Not all alphas. We can kill them all. The boss is going to unfortunately shoot vertically. That's tougher to deal with that than when it's shooting side to side. Yeah, of course it is. I'm gonna have to smoke that boss. Oh no, I'm not. I can shove it to the left, it'll kill one of the enemies for me. And block a spawn. Kill this one. Block that spawn. Tell this enemy not to shoot. But the thing to keep in mind with the Boulder Mech late game is it does 3 damage, not 1, or 2 anymore. So you're giving up a lot of damage for that shove, so you gotta make it worth it. It better be really good if you're gonna shove something out of the way. Or use it to block a shot, so I could block the boss's shot with that, but I'm losing damage, and that stinks. It sucks to lose damage. I'm gonna deal with this guy. This is less encouraging. This whole setup here is pretty nasty. I don't like this enemy. This enemy is not even attacking me. I could put a boulder in the boss's face. I can't get the damage I want on that guy to finish him off, but that's okay. I can kill this enemy outright and block the shot. This is gonna get ugly real fast, I think. Here comes a bunch of enemies. And that boss is surrounded by generators. It's not very nice. I have a really good boulder shot. And I can drop that enemy in a shot. I'll be set on fire, but I'll block a spawn. Yeah, I'm gonna make that boulder shot. It's too good. I don't like this enemy back here, but we'll worry about him next turn, I guess. This is fine. We don't have to be set on fire after all. Now that the what is this bomber called? I forget. Well, the digger is at 3 HP, so we can boulder him to death, probably. The blobber continues to annoy me. I think we're in good shape. Dead. Solved. And the boss is being eliminated. I can go kill this one instead. For fun. Okay, so once again, we're gonna try and block all 3 spawns at the start of this because it pays off twice. We're in really good shape though compared to last time. They have an alpha digger and charging beetle. The alpha digger is a huge burden. He's gonna be a big headache. He already is. I hate him. Blocking all the spawns is not gonna happen. I got a big problem. Just I don't even know where to begin with this. I kind of want to just kill these two. And then we'll let this guy shoot the base and we won't block a single spawn. That sucks though. So if I did that, these two would be dead. This guy would be injured. We'd take one grid, and all three of these spawns would happen. What else can we do? We can allow the bomb to die. These two can bother that. I can't stop this grid damage from happening if I don't kill that enemy. And it's gonna take 2 unit moves no matter how I do it. You don't need the bomb, you'd get a new one. But you do lose time for that. I could shove you this way. If I make this shot happen, the boss will go careening down the field into this guy, and he'll be dead. And then I'll have 2 units left to do whatever I want. I would block this spawn and just absorb the damage. Kill this unit with my jet. Yeah, you have infinite bombs, but every time one dies, you lose 2 turns on the victory timer. This enemy here is so weak and pathetic and just controllable that killing it is a mistake, actually. Killing that enemy is a big mistake. It is the weakest thing in the game. Pretty much. It is so easy to deal with that there's absolutely no reason to eliminate it. There's a limit to the number of enemies that can be on the field. As long as he's here, he's not going to be replaced by something more dangerous. Now, since we blocked that spawn, tentacles will destroy the spawner, so that's nice. We have a ton of enemies, though. Him hitting the bomb for 2. This enemy almost dead. This one does 1 damage, but it shoots 2 tiles. I don't like it. None of them are lined up. My laser stinks here. There's no limit to the bombs. You can get them all day if you want. I've had some pretty rough rounds where I could not get the win, and I survived forever. As long as you can control the regular spawns that keep coming up. They don't get scions more than once, and they don't get bosses again or anything like that, so you just gotta last against whatever regular enemies they spawn. I think I'm gonna let this guy hit the bomb for 2. I'm gonna smoke the boss. We're gonna take 1 grid damage. And we're gonna kill the other enemies. I think that's the best I've got here. The limit on enemies is 6 or 7s, something like that. Spiders and stuff like that throw it off a little bit because they're weird. But normal enemy spawns, they don't go past that limit, ever. I can kill the boss now. Oh, that ranged, though. There we go. That'll do it. different way. All that enemy ended up doing was 1 grid damage and shielding my other one, so whatever. We've won. We don't have to do anything to win at this point. Might as well, though. What are you even shooting at? Oh, okay. Whatever. Just have fun. Resist! Twice. That was 2 islands, right? That seemed pretty fast. I wasn't paying attention to how many islands I cleared. I think it was 2. Got rich really fast off the perfect islands, so I was able to max those easy mechs. They were light. Too bad about Camille. Otherwise, that worked. Hey, thanks for joining me in the morning here. I'm not usually up this early. So I'll be back online tonight, very likely, playing something. We might be continuing The Witcher if Maddie's around. If not, I'll find something else. I got a lot of games to play. We got Arcade Pit tomorrow at 8, so don't miss that. That's good stuff. See you later, everybody. I want to host you over to Sleep Cycles. He's a cool guy. Check him out.